Hello, salut. Well, the same problem. Yesterday I make a hardware test I shared with Lenovo, and I keep using X and Instagram to communicate because I was not even able to write to my president, Monsieur Emmanuel Macron, using the Élysée France website. It was not working from my phone. So I use social media. I hope that the North Americans are delivering all my messages. My Lenovo Think Center, this tower PC workstation that is here, is totally and fully mine. I am the only user. I'm using Windows 11 that I bought in France in La Poste website. And I had some issues, but normal updates fix them. This year, many times my computer failed. Uh, start beeping after a restart, like if the RAM was not installed or it has an error, and making booting impossible. Then problems with the authentication of the BIOS, even if I put my passwords right. After a long process of disconnecting the battery, moving the jumper, removing the RAM sticks, and testing every RAM stick in every slot, I'm able to reset the motherboard and test the RAM and even have the best results of the hardware. The hardware is not a problem. When I connect my hard drives, something that was infected in my hard drives again change the BIOS settings and make the same problem again, and again. Yesterday I was able to run it with just one DIMM, not three DIMMs that I have. I have 24 gigabytes of RAM, and I was just using 8 gigabytes. And I connect to the internet, everything was normal. And I went to Lenovo website in France, and I authentify, and I look for a BIOS update. I use the system BIOS update installer, uh, and it ran, and then it asked me for my password, I mean my serial number and my model. I put exactly the same serial number that is on the label and the model, and and that's it. I even took a photo of the thing flashing the BIOS, etc. In the moment you restart, the same beep appear again, making it impossible to uh, boot my computer. It's my Lenovo, and this is my Mac Mini, the one that I disconnect, even remove the memory and everything, because I don't want that Lenovo or Apple start fighting that something is happening. That's why I leave my Mac totally off. My iPad is there, and I am not using it, and this is my Honor X6 phone that I'm using. My MacBook Pro is stored because it's not working at all. My MacBook Pro had more or less the same attacks, similar that what is happening now with my Think Center. I don't know because if it's an Intel or not, and it ended not putting at all, not even turning on the display. Is totally useless. I don't know if just a modern work will make it work or I will need more things. Of course, I need a new battery, but I hope it's not the display too. Trash. I did not damage it. I did not break anything. Nothing. Everything by software wirelessly. In the same way they are attacking this thing. And it's impossible to leave it disconnected from the internet all the time because it's 2026 and I need to be connected and update, download, send, emailing, whatever. It's obvious. And that's it. I have another computer, an Asus that I don't use. Is off, is disconnected, doesn't have the drive or anything. Why I don't use it? Because I was not able to update the stupid motherboard firmware, and that computer had another issue, different, but I was not able to run it safely. I tried different distros, and just one or two Linux's work. In Windows, I was not able to run it even with new uh, Windows licenses. Uh, it did not work. And I do not buy any software in Mexico. I do not buy any copy of software. I saw in the internet that some people is renting licenses of software, like for example, Eventual Live for 500 pesos, like it's like $20, uh, using a remote Team Weaver or Team something app that let you run a virtualized environment to run an app. I do not use anything of that shit. What I have is what I have and what I bought and what I have permission to use. And if I don't have permission of something, I don't have the money to use it, I look for open source solutions. And it's as simple as that. But I am not a pirate. I don't have anything copy. I don't have anything illegal. I'd never in my life attack anyone or copy anything that is not mine. And if I have files of someone else, must be old clients that I work because I am a designer and I used to print, etc. So of course I have records of previous projects that I do and the files related to that. But most of that, if not all of that, is on external drives, not on my booting hard drives. Um, I don't know what is this, but I need the help of the computer companies, the help of the software developers, and many other people with more knowledge than me because I am an industrial designer, a musician. I was almost locking an album. Uh, I have the artwork. I was finishing the artwork, checking my songs, being ready to release a vinyl album and just continue adapting the artwork to the CD version. And someone attacked me. It's not fair. It's not fair, motherfuckers. And my designs, my 3D models, everything. I was checking for some job openings in France in the website of La Tech funds, and I add the contact in social media, etc. I'm exhausted. I'm a good human. I don't do anything bad to anyone. Uh, the harassment of the unknown people in this back area of the building make me fear everyone. I will not go out. I heard news that my children are moving to another city and they will pass to the city and maybe I see my children. If I see my children, it will be here. I will not go out to anywhere because I fear to be robbed again or kidnapped or incriminated or something bad happened. Remember that my Super Notebook was robbed, my Nikon cameras and lenses were robbed, even with evidence of my ex-wife attacking me with a fire gun. Come on, stop the bullshit, fucking Mexicans. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm a good man. I'm a free French citizen and I don't want any problems. And this computer, I have the invoice. I bought it in Amazon Mexico because I am in Mexico. And I wrote Mr. Bezos. So I don't have any problems with Amazon or anything. It's a remanufactured equipment without any hardware issues. And I need it, and I am not selling anything, and I am not buying anything because I am broke thanks to these stupid cyber attackers and bullying verbal abusers. And my mother has a Lenovo too, but it's a laptop, and I never touch it, use it, or anything. I run Windows 11, she runs Windows 10 there, and she, I think that she has some kind of enterprise version or something. I don't know. She leave her PC with an IT guy here in Mexico, and I don't know what the fuck the Mexicans do with that. That's her thing, that's my thing, and this door is always closed, and we don't mix anything. And she has an iPad too. It's a newer an iPad than mine, and and she has an iPhone, and I used to have iPhones, but my iPhones were damaged, and I don't use my iPhones in years. So, what else do you want to know? I almost every day uh, share what I'm doing, and I always use plain English to be more understandable, I hope. And that's it. So, Lenovo, please, I help. Windows, mostly, help. Uh, to see what happened because there was an update of Windows, and I update Windows like every time a new security update appear, and that security update fucked the system. So after that, I installed, I don't know, maybe four new updates from Microsoft, and none of them make it work yet. I leave my battery outside all night, uh, and I will try to end the jumper in the right position. And no one during the night opened my door. My door is closed. I'm here. I have an alarm to see if my door is open. And even if I'm here, I am always using my Kensington lock to be sure that nothing happened. And I am super careful. I do not install any experimental software at all, nothing that is not related with design or music creation or developing, because I make websites too, and I make my own website. Uh, I hope that my server in France of Auto Switch is not uh, and accessed by anyone, because of course my credentials or the access to get my credentials are in Windows, as everything else, as everyone that trusts in an operating system. Uh, so I don't need that the uh, computer tech or any uh, government agency or anyone with power trying to help isolate me more. I need to be in contact with good people and make money to live and go out of Mexico and eventually take my children if they want. Just give them the opportunity to live, because they are free to live in Mexico or in France because they are French and they are Mexican. It's their decision. I am not robbing my. I don't. I don't. I will not rob my own children. I wish to have my life back, and of course my things, but even my diapers were kept by my ex-wife. But not diapers, my uh, underwear. I was thinking in all the diapers that I changed uh, to my children. Anyway, I'm pissed off. I don't need that you fuck my life more by disconnecting me or treating me like if I am the virus that will infect the stupid rocket that is going to the moon. No, in fact, I just talk with the astronauts, and the astronauts are superheroes, and I don't have any problems with that. And if this computer was infected, every single other computer can be infected. But I don't think that is an infection. It's not a disease. It's just a stupid problem. And most likely that the stupid people around me know how to access this hardware that I know to damage it. And it's as simple as disconnect the people around me, not me, to let me update this and resolve any problem. So help, please, be all France, and God save the kings and all our allies, etc. And I am not fighting the war to anyone. I am an independent designer. I do not work for any government. I do not work for any company. I don't have any instant plans to work with any company. If someone wants to hire me, can make an offer and I will decide. See you. Thank you. My name is Alberto Pickering. I'm the same person. My second last name is Brunel, and I'm in Mexico in my mother's home. The, my website has my address is pibr.fr of France. What else? Let's see if this thing work. Okay, my RAM is installed, and it's asking for the battery. There is the battery. My hard drives are disconnected, of course, to avoid any conflict. It did not detect the turning on. No, not working. And now my door and in the floor. Fuck you, pirates. If I could kill you, I will fucking assassinate you, all of you, motherfuckers. Okay, so don't want to turn on again. And I have electricity. They are playing that my hardware is failing, hoping that I destroy it or something. And that's the issue. And I don't have any peripheral connected. So, if I remove my DIMMs that are well installed, well connected, everything is clean, just remove my motherboard and clean everything, my fans, everything is clean and don't have any damage. And I shared to Lenovo the screen capture, of course with the BIOS date 2015, because it was reset to the manufacturer's date. I did not update the clock because that is made manually, and that's why it has that old date, and it did not show any hardware problems, anything. So my RAM is intact too. I don't have any problems. I disconnect 3 DIMMs, and if I turn it on, it will send the same alert like if the RAM was not installed. That's obvious. But if I install the stupid RAM, it should turn on. And the three DIMMs are the same aspects. One is different brand, but it has the same latency. It should not have any problem. And the problem not appear just by connecting the 3 DIMMs in a specific order. The problem appears with any DIMM in any order at any time, and disappear if I disconnect my CPU. And I will not be playing by connecting and disconnecting my CPU because I don't want to damage anything. And I'm tired of putting the RAM in and out because it will end damage. Well, I just put one DIMM, the bar is on, and let's see, remaining power. The same, just one DIMM is the same. Well, I'll stop this video because I will not be just recording everything, and then I will make a video showing how every single DIMM works in every single fucking slot and then uh, share it to Lenovo to see if with that, because it looks like the serial number of my uh, RAM was not enough to help me, but it was enough to make the pirates attack me again. Maybe with that, uh, I am able to turn on my computer again. I don't need to show anyone this, and I just do it to help developers, good developers that take care of computer systems to fix this issue to stop affecting me or affect others. See beaucoup. A bientôt. And my serial number is that one that Lenovo has. Okay. So what else?